The point that James was making right there, some new polling that breaks down President Biden's job approval by age group. It's from NPR, PBS, and Marist College, and it shows that President Biden is weakest among Gen Xers. That's Americans born between 1965 and 1980, just 34% job approval with them. He does best, 50% approval with baby boomers, and nearly as well with the oldest demographic, born prior to or just after the Second World War. Now, our Gary Tuchman today spoke with members of that group. Some are as old as the president, some are older, some are way older. And the question he asked, Gary did, was about age.
About 1,300 people live in Surf City, New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore. And most everyone knows Francis Hodgins.
I'm the mayor.
The 91-year-old mayor who just won re-election says he feels as sharp and competent as he ever has as Surf City's leader. But
do you think Joe Biden is mentally competent enough to serve another term?
No.
We spent time with the Republican mayor and 6 other residents who range in ages from 72 to 100. All are Republicans except this one Democrat. But opinions do vary about Joe Biden.
I've seen him on TV where he's talking, and all of a sudden, he just wanders off into something else or just skips it.
Bill Willem is 100 years old and agrees with his mayor.
He's done an awful lot of things in public, made an awful lot of mistakes, and it's been brought in the news as often. No, I don't think the man is capable of doing the job.
But Suzanne Gilbert feels differently. She's the same age as the president.
Is he mentally capable of another term in the White House?
Yes,
And why do you think that?
because I'm 81 and I think I am.
Democrat Stanley Lerman is 82 and is very comfortable with Joe Biden's competency.
I think he has a world of experience. He's sat behind the Obama. He's been around for a long time, and he knows how to pick a staff.
Barbara Russell is 89 and feels Joe Biden is too old to be president again. But there's also this.
Do you think Donald Trump is too old to be president?
Yes,
And tell me why.
because I think he has issues, health issues, and mental health issues that preclude him.
Barbara's husband Jim is 92 and a Surf City councilman for about 2 decades. Regarding President Biden,
He should realize the fact that he's, I wouldn't say losing it, but I don't think he has the capabilities to do the job that the president requires.
Do you feel the same way about Donald Trump?
Very much so.
but the youngest senior in our group, 72-year-old John Franzoni, disagrees with those Trump sentiments.
I think the guy's near the top of his game, regardless of his age.
Republicans dominate in Surf City. But 100 miles north in New York City, that's certainly not the case. Pat Still is 78.
Do you think Joe Biden might be too old for a second term because of cognition issues?
I certainly don't think that cognition is a problem for Joe Biden. It's a problem for Donald Trump.
Evan Janovic is 89.
His experience surpasses anybody else's that even is considering running for president.
But this Democrat, 87-year-old Fran Lifson, has a different take on Joe Biden.
I think at some point you don't think as clearly and you don't speak as clearly and you're not as sharp as you were. I know it with myself, although I'm older than you.
Back in Surf City, we ask about presidential candidate Nikki Haley's proposal to have mandatory mental competency tests for politicians over 75. 100-year-old Bill Williams' opinion was shared by many we talked with.
It wouldn't be a bad idea at any age, really. Honestly. I mean, from judging from what we're getting anymore.
And very young Gary Tuchman is here with me now tonight, Gary. So the 91-year-old mayor who thinks that President Biden is too old, the 91-year-old mayor, how long does he plan to stay in office?
Well, firstly, I will tell you he was just reelected to another term, another 4-year term. Gets sworn in next week. He's been mayor, city councilman, and other jobs within the city government now for 60 years since 1963. So when I asked him what his plans are in the future, the next mayoral election 4 years from now, when he's 95 years old, he told me, if I feel good, no reason why I won't run again.
Okay, so it seems to be a selective issue for him, the whole age thing. Gary Tuchman, that was fun. Thank you so much.